Okay, so last time we talked a little bit about how to use our blog to present student work. There are two basic ways to do this. One would be to put down the links of your Web 2.0 products, and the other would be to embed the 2.0 products. But before we do that, we need to talk a little bit about what this all means. I'm going to move back to my dashboard, and I want to show you something. Under the East Side book blog, I have a number of places where I've put student work. I'm going to pop that up, Mrs. Wheeler's Country Blogs. And as you can see, they have these little pictures embedded in them. That's student work. Okay, let's take a look at how that actually looks. We're going to take a look at the post list, and we're going to take a look at Mrs. Wheeler's class. So this is where we've put the work. As you can see, here are the embedded products. What you need to know is that when students create a product in Web 2.0, they are writing in a language called HTML. You can't see them writing in the language of HTML. That's what the program does. It translates into pictures, into graphics, into writing, into sound, into video. Your blog is also being written in HTML, and you can take a look at that in two views. This is my compose view, where I do the writing. But if I want to embed work, I need to look at it in HTML view. Now this can look a little scary, but really it's not. I'm going to switch over quick. Right, like I said, it can look a little scary, but this is the HTML. Now the coolest thing about Web 2.0 products is because they're a web page and because the program is writing automatically in HTML, we can take some of that, what we call code or language, and put it into our own code and language. That's what you're looking at here. Okay, so that's a little bit of background. Let's learn how to do that now. I'm going to X out of that. Leave page. I'm going to go back to our test page. And I'm going to edit it. Okay, so I'm in the compose and I've made a little header here. I'm going to switch to HTML view. And wherever my cursor is where the product is going to embed. So I'm just going to delete a few of these things. I'm going to make one more line break, and there's the cursor because I want my product underneath the header. Over here, I have popped up a glog that I've made. Now, if you've been taking a look at some of the other things on this website, then you know what a glog is. A glog is basically a online mini web page that acts as a poster. Well, I'm going to scroll down because at the bottom of this glog is an option for sharing. As you can see, there's the teacher menu, but I also can embed it in my page. What happens then is that it gives you some options. You could have a full-size glog, which is your screen size, or you could have a mini glog, or for me, I can actually even change it to be 100, let's just say 100, and it automatically makes the height 160. At that point, I just highlight this. This is your code. It doesn't matter if you know what it says or not. You just need to copy it. Now you flip on over to your blog, and do you see where the cursor is? Right-click and paste it. Press enter again to give it a little space, then switch over to compose view to see what it looks like. Might take a second for it to load all the way, but you can see that that is, now there is a spot for that glog to show up. Okay, let's go back and put in a URL address because, as I said, a lot of these Web 2.0 products are actually little web pages, so they have a unique web address. If I go back to the glog and X out of here because we already embedded, we can actually scroll all the way up to the top and pull this URL right from the top, or the web address right from the web address bar, copy it, and paste it. Press enter, and that makes it an active link when you publish. Okay, so that's a couple ways to post student work to your blogs so that you can publish them. Good luck and have fun blogging.